So I'm back with the beginning of another reading vlog, and I know that in our last video we discussed that I was going to be reading this because I'm halfway through it and it would make sense for me to finish this before starting anything new. And to be fair, I did not start anything new. I am continuing reading another book that I am in the middle of. I read 2 pages of this and got bored and decided to listen to an audiobook instead. So I'm currently listening to Attention Seeker by Darcy Michael, which makes a lot of sense because that book is all about ADHD, and I have ADHD, and some days reading physically scratches the itch, and some days reading digitally does, and some days audiobooks. So today just happens to be an audiobook day, and I just sat here for the last 40 minutes crocheting, listening to Attention Seeker. So we've made some progress there. I've got like 3 hours left of the audiobook. And my crochet project is going rather well. It is getting quite nice. So that's what we've been doing. And in the meantime, we're forgetting about this book for right now. I'm not saying I'm not going to finish it. I'm just saying I'm not going to finish it tonight. Because I was fully intending to sit down for like an hour or two and just read this. And like the first 2 pages that I read were fine, but like my brain didn't want to focus on it. So we're listening to an audiobook. And then I got distracted and I heard a really good joke in the audiobook and I had to go look up the TikTok about it. And then I had to show the TikTok to my mom because I thought it was really funny. And she's reading the Cruel Prince series right now. So then we had to talk about that, obviously, because it's one of my favorite book series. And I sent it to her and told her that she needed to read it. So like a whole tangent thing has happened. And then I wanted to update you guys before I forgot what it was that I was reading in the first place. So the ADHD is strong. And it is probably one of the reasons why I've spent so much money on books that I have not read. So we're working on it. This is like a challenge for the rest of the year to not buy any more books. And it is going to be a hard one. It's going to be a really, really hard one. So that's what I've got for you right now. So last night I finished up with about an hour's worth of reading on Attention Seeker, which was great. I've still got, I think, like 2.5 more hours left. And I may or may not get back to that today, like tonight. But I have spent most of my day reading Tentacles and Triathlons. I'm 62% of the way through it right now. I had an appointment this morning and I needed an ebook to start reading. So I started this and then it's just been really good. So I've been reading through the rest of it. I think the first one is called like Muscles and Monsters or something, which I read last month and it was really good as well. But this is actually 10 times better. If you like monster romance at all, might I recommend Tentacles and Triathlons. 10 out of 10. The cover is normally like a blue and orangey color. But this is my Books Palma and it doesn't have color. It's just like a Kindle, but it's a phone size Kindle. So if you've never seen one of those, that's what this is. And yeah, so we've done quite a bit of reading today, 62%. And I am intending to continue reading it tonight. So I may finish it. I may just get close. It depends. I have some other things I need to do tonight, but we'll keep reading something. So that's my update. So I just finished Tentacles and Triathlons by Ashley Bennett. It was 218 pages, according to Goodreads. And I had it as an ARC, which is why I read it digitally. But 5 stars. So good. Like, if you read the first book and were like, it was okay. It was okay. The second book is so much better. It's so good. I honestly, like, I don't think you don't need to read the first book to read the second book. It's one of those like romances where, you know, the couple on the cover is going to get together anyway. So as long as you know that they got together, like, you know everything you need to know. And it doesn't like spoil anything one way or another. But it was really good. It's about a guy who's training for a triathlon and sucks at the swimming portion and gets coached by a kraken who happens to be his mate. It's it's primo. It's really good. So 5 stars. I'm going to update my reading journal now. And yeah, I'll probably go back to listening to Attention Seeker by Darcy Michael because I'm feeling that. And then I'm probably going to head to bed. So productive first day in the journey of, or second day in the journey of reading all the books that I own, that I need to get through. So cool. A smarter person than me would have realized that starting my reading tracker in April, the next consistent month, without leaving room to track for March, the month that still has 2 weeks left in it, that would be a problem. So I immediately went in and put in that I read Tentacles and Triathlons because this is the most recent book that I just finished reading, and then went March. Oops. And then we made another spread for March, for the 2 weeks of March. So I did that, and this is the Attention Seeker, which once I figure out how many more days it'll take me to finish reading it, like I'll continue this like purple bar across. But I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight or not. So I didn't want to mark it out. But here is my first ebook completed. Long way to go, but here we are. Had to share that mess of a thing with y'all. I think that's gonna probably be it for this first little reading vlog, and we'll see where I wind up in the next one. So thank you for watching and joining me, and I hope that you're enjoying whatever you're reading. And if you have any suggestions for how I can read more and jam-pack the next few months with more books to clear out these shelves, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Commiserate with me because, oh boy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.